My name is Damian from the Sydney office. I'm currently studying a combined degree of Commerce and Engineering, and it's my 6th year at university, so it's been a long time. My hobbies, I like reading non-fiction, philosophy, like sports, long walks on the beach. Yeah, list goes on. So what attracted me to the ARRB internship in the first place? So I tutored traffic engineering for a semester, and I really enjoyed it at university. And then following that, I did a structural engineering internship at another firm. And I did find structural engineering quite bland and monotonous. So I decided to give traffic engineering a go, and after a bit of research I found ARRB was the best option, and I'm really glad I took it because it has been an amazing experience. So what did I do at my time at ARRB? My returning officer is Aaron Renson. He's the manager here in the Sydney office, and he did a great job of allocating me a lot of work, and I also asked around for a bit of work to do as well. A big chunk of what I did was my individual research project, but apart from that, I did a few site visits with Joel and Clint. Went down to Shoalhaven, Ulladulla to survey the roads there. I also played around with Contour Storyteller to graph the road quality versus the chainage. It was a very tedious task. About my project, Arian allocated around half my internship time to this project, and it related to my undergraduate thesis, which I completed last year. So to give you a download, my undergraduate thesis was relating fractals, which is a mathematical measure, to a structural engineering standpoint. However, I did touch a bit on traffic, but before I could go any further, my thesis finished. So Aaron allowed me to research this into further detail. So a bit of my project was to relate fractal dimension of a city versus congestion, and I wanted to correlate the two and see what relationship there is. So yeah, that took a bit of my time. We did find some very interesting results, which I would not bore you the details with. And yeah, had a good time. Major challenges. Learning ArcGIS for the first time from scratch was pretty challenging, but it was one of the most helpful programs that I found. So what I was required to do was to find maps of each state and calculate the sum of all the roads in each state. So that would not be possible any other way, so I was really glad that someone led me to ArcGIS. I had a lot of help from Clint and Michael and Ben in regards to ArcGIS. I didn't know anything, but it turned out pretty alright. So what did I like about the ARRB internship? I found the people very friendly, very approachable, which is very rare for an engineering firm. Mostly people are very withdrawn, if that's the right word. I did not like waking up early again compared to university, where you could just sleep in and did not rock up to a lecture if you didn't feel like it. But it turned out to be one of the most productive things that I've done all summer, so it was really good. My overall feel of ARRB, it's a great place to work. Yeah. Probably about the building, I'm situated towards the end where I get lots of small insects. The building has the fire alarm lit 5 times, so it went off 5 times. And a crane fell down during my internship experience, so that was quite interesting. The internship program as a whole was very good, very well organised. There was a great support network for the interns, I found, and it reminded me very much of university in its structure, that everyone's very friendly and open, and you could speak your mind about things rather than the repressive nature of other corporate firms. So I found that very, very good. So my artifact was the ARRB laser pavement profiler. So that's the laser system that you attach at the front of the NSV. So it measures pavement roughness, rutting across the 3-metre lateral dimension, and microtexture, so it senses the texture of roads. So ARRB developed this design initially in 1986. It was extremely compact, it was transportable, and it was world-leading design at the time. because it could be attached to any vehicle. Now, the method was that the laser profile was attached to the front of the vehicle and it was connected to an onboard computer, of which it fed information into the computer, and then you could measure roughness. The roughness was measured in an index called the International Roughness Index, which is in meters per kilometer, and this was stored on an onboard computer. Now, the design of this in 1986 was extremely compact and it only featured a 2-laser system. However, in 1989 a 3-laser system was developed, and it was at that point in time that that system was completely incorporated into ARRB's pavement roughness measuring. So specification of this unit, it's 2.4 meters in length, 0.4 meters in depth and 0.5 meters in height. I'm reading a sheet. So yeah, I would like to thank everyone from the Sydney office for contributing to my good time at ARRB. Thanks in particular to my returning officer, Aaron Renson, for giving me this opportunity in the first place. And to my colleagues, thank you very much. I've had a great time. Hopefully be seeing you guys soon, and get on that coffee.